All right. Make sure the mic is good. There we go. Okay, we are officially live. Okay, so we are live here with the T Storm Chasers, giving you guys some severe weather coverage for this big major weather event that has unfolded across the central part of the country. And let's get right to it. Taking a look firstly at this area into Illinois, there is tornado watches and severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect for portions of Illinois into eastern Iowa and then into southern Wisconsin and then also in portions of Michigan as well. The Chicago area is under a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place for 60 mile per hour winds and tennis ball sized hail. Damage threat is considerable here. And trained weather spotters confirmed this threat. Um, Severe thunderstorm moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Destructive hail, tennis ball sized hail, and 60-mile-per-hour winds heading into the Chicago area right now. So, you guys in the Chicago area need to be in your safe spot as this is a dangerous storm moving into Chicago. Now, looking at the rotation, there's not much velocity there. It's mainly just a hail and strong wind threat there. And then there is a lot of other cells farther to the south. This has been one that has been extremely wound up for the last couple of hours. This thing has been going on across Illinois, and it did produce a brief tornado touchdown earlier, about an hour and a half ago in Illinois. But since it has kind of elevated a little bit, but it is still a very strong storm, and it is severe at this time. So look at this warning box here. This says softball-sized hail associated with this storm. So we have some huge, gigantic hail on this supercell in eastern Illinois. Again, softball-sized hail, 4 inches in diameter, and this is a very destructive storm that is, again, in eastern Illinois. That is the main threat with this storm is the softball-sized hail. And there is a major hook echo in this storm too, because there still is some rotation associated with this storm as well. And this is the main threat against softball-sized hail, and this is for um, southeastern Kankakee County in northeastern Illinois. And some locations included the Kankakee area, the Bourbonnais area, Bradley, the Momence area, Limestone, St. Anne, the Chevenix area, Aroma Park, Hopkins Park, Sun River Terrace, Salmons Point, and Irwin. And this is part of this storm. And this is a very, very destructive thunderstorm, again, with softball sized hail. That is incredible stuff. Now, looking at the velocity on this storm, and there is definitely, yep, and there it is. So they just issued a tornado warning. I was just about to say I am surprised that this is not a tornado warned storm, and now it has just been issued. Brand new tornado warning here now for the Kankakee area, and Kankakee need to be in your safe spot. Kankakee is under the tornado warning now, and also Greenwich area and Sun River Terrace, Aroma Park, the Kankakee Airport also under the gun here, and Witchert area, St. Anne, Leesville, St. Anne Woods, Hopkins Park. There's a lot of smaller communities that are impacted, but Kankakee is the main community under the gun here now for this tornadic thunderstorm now that is just issued a tornado warning. Now let me see. Let me look at this, what it says here. So brand new tornado warning. radar indicated rotation for southeastern Kankakee County in northeastern Illinois. This is in effect until 7 p.m. Central Time now. And this is a very dangerous thunderstorm. This is not good. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near the Kankakee area, moving east at 35 miles per hour. And again, radar indicated rotation with this storm. Dangerous storm will be near Kankakee, Bradley, and Aroma Park at around 6:20, which is within the next 5 minutes. So you guys need to be seeking shelter, taking cover now, moving to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. This is a very dangerous thunderstorm that is, again, moving into the Kankakee area at this time. So if you're in these areas, you guys need to be in your safe spot. This is a dangerous storm. And you can see the velocity. There might even be two separate circulations. Might be one right over Greenwich and moving into Kankakee, and another one, the main one, right to the south. And there is a lot of chasers on this storm as well. If we look at these, see if we can get a chaser video. I don't know if we're going to get a good view of this. But yeah, this is the rapid motion right now of this storm. And this is a very, very dangerous thunderstorm. And this is live chaser feed. And so you guys can look at that. Again, a very strong thunderstorm that is all by itself. It is a supercell that now has a tornado warning. Other storms we need to get to, that is the one of most significance right now. We do have other thunderstorms to get to. We have one here in western Illinois that is near the Cambridge area, Kewanee area, Sheffield. Tornado is also possible on this storm as well. And this is for 60-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail. And communities impacted will be the Kennewick area, Cambridge, the Winnett area, Atkinson, Sheffield, and Anawan until 7 p.m. And again, golf ball-sized hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds with that storm. Tornado is also possible on this storm as well. So be on the lookout for that if you are, again, in western Illinois and near the Cambridge and Kewanee areas, as that could also, we could see some rotation on this storm as well. There is a tornado that is possible on that storm as well. Farther to the west, we are seeing more severe weather right along the Illinois and Iowa border. There is another couple of severe thunderstorms here that also have the tornado possible tag on it. As we look at this one, this is near the this is for northeastern Henderson and northwestern Warren, southeastern Mercer, northeastern Des Moines, and southeastern Louisa counties in, again, Illinois and Iowa. It's right on the border of Iowa and Illinois. So we are looking at a pretty large-scale severe weather outbreak that is currently ongoing now. And this is a destructive storm as well. A severe thunderstorm located over Keithsburg or 9 miles north of Aqua, moving east at 45 miles per hour. A destructive storm for Keithsburg and Seton. Baseball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds with this storm. Locations include Viola, Matherville, New Boston, Keithsburg, Joy, Little York, Seton, Oakville, Shale City, Bowdoin, and Ogle, just to name a few there. Again, a very dangerous storm right here as well. Destructive storm with a tornado possible tag on that as well. And then in Iowa, there are other storms that have fired up and are going to pack a punch. And there is a severe thunderstorm here in Iowa as we look at this one here near Fairfield, Iowa. Let me go ahead and read this off. Tornado is possible on this storm as well. They have the tornado possible tag. And so we got to take this seriously. There's a lot going on, and we're going to try to get through this here. 60-mile-per-hour winds and ping-pong ball-sized hail associated with this storm. again, near the Fairfield area, the Batavia area, Birmingham, Libertyville, Stockport, and Lockridge areas in Iowa. Again, tornado possible on this storm in Iowa as well. And this is for northern Van Buren County in Iowa and Jefferson County in Iowa until 7:15 Central Time. This storm moving east at 45 miles per hour, ping pong ball sized hail, and 60 mile per hour winds. And again, a tornado possible on that storm as well. Again, it's right over the Batavia area. So if you're in those areas, just east of Ottumwa is what we're looking at. So if you're just east of Ottumwa, that is a supercell thunderstorm that could produce a tornado. And then as we move farther to the south, we also have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings near the Kansas City metro area. One of them here just to the west of Kansas City. Near Gladstone, there is a pretty strong thunderstorm of tennis ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. And this is, again, near Liberty, Gladstone, Lansing, Parkville, Platte City areas in Kansas. This is for, in effect, until 6:45 for northern Wyandotte areas, Leavenworth, southwestern Clay, and southeastern Platte counties in Kansas, located over Kansas City, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. And so a dangerous storm moving into Kansas City. And then farther southwest of Kansas City, right over DeSoto, Kansas, there is another severe thunderstorm warning for golf ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And this is just southwest of Kansas City. And there is a tornado possible tag on this storm as well. Damage threat is considerable, 60 mile per hour winds and golf ball sized hail. So this is another storm that we're going to watch, as it is a dangerous supercell right over DeSoto. And again, there's tornado watches all the way from western Indiana through Illinois, eastern Iowa, into Missouri, into Kansas, into Oklahoma, and even into Texas, as far south as Texas. Now in Texas, there is actually a tornado warning farther down to the south as well. But I'll keep going down the line here. We do have another severe thunderstorm here in Kansas. This is near Medicine Lodge, Kansas. This is for 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-sized hail in those areas. That is for western Barber County in Kansas. And then farther to the south into Oklahoma, there is more severe weather near Oklahoma City. And some of these areas that had severe weather on Friday are also seeing more severe weather today, as we saw on Friday for Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm northwest of Oklahoma City. This is severe thunderstorm warned for ping pong ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. And this is for Kingfisher, Hennessy, Calumet, Dover, and Concho. And then this is for Kingfisher County and Canadian County in Oklahoma. And then there's another one here just west of Oklahoma City. Very strong thunderstorm. Golf ball sized hail at 60 mile per hour winds. And also a supercell here. And this is for Grady County, Oklahoma County, Cleveland County, Canadian County, and McLean County in Oklahoma. So that's another thunderstorm that we'll keep an eye on. It's got good structure on it. It's got a little bit of a hook feature on that as well. We'll keep an eye on it. Then there's another one down here into near Walters, Oklahoma. Another severe thunderstorm here. And this is for ping pong ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. And this is in Oklahoma. This is for south central Comanche and central Cotton counties in Oklahoma. Again, ping pong ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds on that storm. We'll keep an eye on that one. Another one down here near Seymour, Oklahoma. And there is 70 mile per hour winds and 2-inch hail associated with this storm. Down here in southern Wilbarger County in northern Texas and western Baylor County in northern Texas. Get 2-inch hail, 70 mile per hour winds on that storm. We'll keep an eye on that one as well. And now as we're in Texas now, let's look at the storms near Abilene. There's another severe thunderstorm near Breckenridge that we're going to watch here. Severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for 60 mile per hour winds and $50 sized hail. And this is for northwestern Eastland County in Texas and southern Stevens County in Texas. And then farther to the west here over Clyde, Texas, there is another severe thunderstorm warning for Albany, Clyde, and Baird in Texas. For Callahan, Taylor, and Shackelford counties in Texas for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. So be on the lookout for that. And then another severe thunderstorm warning south of Abilene, right over Winters, Texas. Another severe thunderstorm warning. 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail associated with this storm in northwestern Coleman County, southern Taylor County, and Runnels County in Texas until 6:30 p.m. And then another one down here in San Angelo, Texas. Another severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Reading this off. 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail associated with this storm. This is in effect here for Coke County, Tom Green County, and Runnels County in Texas until 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So be on the lookout for that. And then another severe thunderstorm warning here over Sonora, Texas. And this is in effect here for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. And this is for southeastern Schleicher County and Sutton County in Texas until 7:30. And then in Texas, in southern Texas, there's another tornado warning. And this is in southern Texas. And this is for tornado and tennis ball-sized hail. This is for Kinney, Uvalde, Edwards, and Real counties in Texas. This storm is moving east at 40 miles per hour. So the storm will be near Montel at 6:30 and Reagan Wells at 6:50. And again, take cover now. Very dangerous storm. Now, I am getting updates up in the Illinois area. We need to go back to this storm in Illinois. This is a major developing situation, folks. We have a very, very dangerous situation now south of Chicago. This is right over Kankakee, Illinois. We have a very, very dangerous situation. I am just getting word now. We are looking at a particularly dangerous situation for this storm here in eastern Illinois. This is the storm that we've been watching for the last couple of hours, and now it is a radar-confirmed tornado. Particularly dangerous situation. Also, baseball-sized hail as well with this storm. This is in effect until 7 p.m. Life-threatening situation. And this is, again, near Kankakee and Aroma Park. A large and extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground right now. Let me see if we can get some chaser feed on this. And let's see if we can get any. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a visual on this, but I'm getting word that it is a large and very destructive, dangerous tornado. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is a tornado that is on the ground right now in Illinois. This is a very dangerous situation. My, oh my, oh my. This is an extremely dangerous situation. Look at this tornado. This is a large wedge tornado. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is absolutely insane. My goodness. Holy smokes. This is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. Wow. So this is currently in eastern Illinois, and this is an extremely dangerous situation. This is not good at all. This is a very dangerous situation now. A huge tornado that is on the ground right now. This is from Connor Croft on this storm. Storm chaser Connor Croft. And my goodness, this is a extremely dangerous situation now over Kankakee County. PDS tornado warning here on this storm for this right here. A large and extremely dangerous tornado that is going on. This is right now. This is live footage from the chasers out in the field. And this is a large wedge tornado that is in eastern Illinois right now. And this is right over Aroma Park at this time, right near the Aroma Park, Illinois area. My goodness, this is a extremely dangerous situation over Kankakee and Aroma Park, Illinois, is what we're looking at. Here's a look at the radar. And as you can see, this is a very well-defined supercell with an extreme hook here. You can see also, look at this velocity near Aroma Park. Some incredible velocity here. This is, again, a large wedge tornado right over Kankakee and Aroma Park right now. Again, we are looking at a very dangerous thunderstorm. So again, this is a very dangerous situation. Tornado warning, again, in effect, a PDS tornado. So again, a PDS tornado warning. Now let me look here. Yeah, this thing is massive, folks. This is textbook. This is a textbook supercell with a large wedge tornado. Again, this is right over the Aroma Park area and the Kankakee area, and it is heading towards I'm very, very worried for the Sun River Terrace, Illinois area. As again, here's the hook right here. This is your hook echo. Right here. Sun River Terrace. This is an extremely dangerous spot. A very dangerous situation right now unfolding. And again, Sun River Terrace. This is a spot that we are extremely concerned about right now. Also, the Tall Madge area, the Moments area, Ward, the South Shore Golf Course as well. A very dangerous situation here unfolding. Now, looking again at the velocity, and this velocity, my goodness. This is absolutely incredible. Also, a brand new tornado warning near the Oklahoma City area as well. We need to go back. We need to go down. Also, there's another tornado warning in Illinois. This is west of Princeton, Illinois. This is for the storm with the tornado warning for Kewanee area in Illinois. This is another spot that we're watching very closely. So again, we are looking at another tornado warning. This one is a radar indicated tornado, and this is moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Tornado and golf ball sized hail. This storm will be near Kewanee, Neponset, and Johnson Sauk Trail State Park. And this is a very dangerous storm, very dangerous situation right now in those areas. And then farther to the south, again, near Oklahoma City, another tornado warning. That is, again, right near Oklahoma City. So if you're in Oklahoma City, if you're in Mustang, you guys need to be seeking shelter. This is a very dangerous situation. That again is heading into Oklahoma City. Again, a very dangerous storm here, down here in Oklahoma City. So again, if you're in Oklahoma City, need to be in your safe spot. This is a very strong, very dangerous thunderstorm. And then the one down here in Texas as well has been extended. They have extended the tornado warning down here. Chaser was trying to get to that one. This is right over Camp Wood, Texas, and Leakey, Texas. And this is another tornado warning that is in effect. So down there in Texas, need to be on alert for that one. But the one that we are most focused on right now is this one here in eastern Illinois. This is the main storm. This is the worst storm of the day right now. This is an extremely, extremely dangerous, particularly dangerous situation. Again, a very dangerous storm, very dangerous situation that is here again near Kankakee, moving east at 25. And again, large wedge tornado on this storm. Connor Croft, look at this. I mean, it looks like a rain. It looks like just a rain shaft, but no, this is a tornado. Look at how big this tornado is. So this is the tornado. A very large wedge tornado. An extremely dangerous situation. And this is just an extremely dangerous storm. Extremely dangerous situation right now. And again, as we are looking at chasers, and again, this tornado is in eastern Illinois. This is near Aroma Park, Illinois, is what we are looking at right now. And it is right now, it is going over Sun River Terrace, Illinois. I am extremely concerned about Sun River Terrace right now because they are right inside that tornado. And if we look at the correlation coefficient, Sun River Terrace is right in this thing. And this is, again, this is a confirmed tornado. And we do have a new tornado warning in Iowa as well. So brand new tornado warning that we need to get to here in Iowa. So we have a tornado warning for Fairfield and Mount Pleasant, Iowa. So southeastern Iowa, new tornado warning that is in effect. And let's take a look here at this storm. So a new tornado warning that is in effect, tornado and golf ball sized hail for Henry County and Jefferson County in Iowa until 7:45. So we got an hour to go. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Fairfield, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Tornado and golf ball sized hail on this storm. Storm will be near Fairfield, Lockridge, Salina, Purley, Germanville, and Beckwith around 6:45, and Glasgow, Merrimack, and Mac-Coon Access around 6:50, Wayland, Rome, and Trenton at around 6:55. Other locations would be Sweetisburg, Olds, Winfield, and Mount Union, Iowa. So take cover now. Again, a very dangerous situation also in Iowa as we have this new tornado warning for Fairfield and Mount Pleasant. Now let's look at the inside of this storm. Let's see if we can look at any velocity. And there is some velocity there over Fairfield, Iowa. So again, we look for the brighter reds with the brighter greens. And there's definitely a little bit of rotation there, enough to warrant that tornado warning. So that's another storm that we're keeping a close eye on there. And another tornado warning here near Kewanee, Illinois. And this is another very dangerous storm. And this is for tornado and baseball-sized hail on this storm. Again, near the Sheffield and Kewanee, Illinois areas. So again, we are looking at a pretty dangerous we are now starting to see this tornado outbreak unfold, unfortunately, here across the central United States. Again, this is the one that we are most concerned about right now. This is the main storm I mean, look at this hook. My goodness. I mean, it doesn't get any more clear than that on the radar. It really does not get any more clear than this. And again, with the, I mean, look at this velocity coming in. This is some incredible stuff here. Looking at the, if we look at the Storm Chaser, look at this, Tornado Pagey. This is a tornado. It's still large. It is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. And a new tornado watch was issued as well for Indiana and Michigan. I'll get to that here in just a second. Again, commercial-free coverage. We're not showing any ads or anything like that. So again, we are looking at some very dangerous thunderstorms. This tornado warning right here, this is an extremely dangerous situation. We are prioritizing this one because it is the only one that is under a particularly dangerous situation tag. And so because of that, this is the storm with the utmost importance to us at this time. And this is over Sun River Terrace right now, and it is moving into Coster. Coster, Illinois. You guys need to be in your safe spot, as this is a very dangerous storm. Moving east. Here is your rotation. This is your tornado right here. This is a tornado on the ground. And again, it is right over Coster, Illinois right now. You guys, hopefully we're in your safe spot. This is a very dangerous storm. Also, Tall Madge, you need to be in your safe spot. This is a very dangerous storm heading towards your area, as well as Hopkins Park, Witchert, Ahern River, Woodland, Illinois Heights, Illinois, Edgetown, Hopkins Park, St. Ann Woods, Leesville. Again, this is just a very wound up, very dangerous storm. And just a very strong and very dangerous tornado. This is no joke, guys. This is a legit live tornado on the ground. And this thing is extremely dangerous and extremely wound up right now. So this is an extremely high of importance right now. Now, again, there is other tornado warnings. Again, there's one here in Illinois. There's two tornado warnings in Illinois, one in Iowa, and then one in Oklahoma, right over Oklahoma City, and then two of them down in Texas. But the ones that we are most focused on right now are these ones here in Iowa and Illinois, as this is closest to our coverage area, as well as the particularly dangerous situation tag for eastern Illinois. So, again, Mount Pleasant and Fairfield, Iowa, radar indicated tornado for these areas as well. So as we take a look here, this is the Iowa tornado and golf ball sized tail. This is for Henry County and Jefferson County in Iowa, in southeastern Iowa, until 7:45. The storm is moving east at 40 miles per hour. And again, take cover now if you're in these areas. This is, again, a very dangerous tornadic thunderstorm. Again, there's tornado watches in place as well. There's tornado watches issued from Indiana through Illinois, through Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. And so, again, the one that we were most concerned about is all of them, obviously. But this one right here, this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. This is just a very dangerous storm. And this one is just an extremely dangerous situation here over the Momence area and the Coster area and the Tallmadge area and the Ahern area. They have updated this. This is still a particularly dangerous situation warning that is in place here. So reading this off again, a particularly dangerous situation, tornado. And this is until 7 p.m. And again, observed tornado and large hail up to apple-sized hail on this storm. If you have friends or family in the Kankakee area, I've also gotten word that the Kankakee, Illinois area got hit very hard, unfortunately, from this tornado. Unfortunately, I'm getting footage and word that the Kankakee area, Kankakee, Illinois, unfortunately got hit really hard by this tornado. So, unfortunately, Kankakee area got hit really hard here with this tornado that ripped through the Kankakee area. Unfortunately, that appears to be the case at this time. So, again, we are continuing to watch this storm very closely. This is a very dangerous storm that continues, and it's moving through the Coster area, Tallmadge area, Ahern, Illinois, Hopkins Park right now. So if you're in these areas, you guys need to be in your safe spot. You guys need to be taking cover. This is a serious situation. Momence, Ward, Edgetown, you guys also are seeing probably some really large hail. I mean, look at some of these colors. When you have the purple and black colors on the screen, that is some insane hail. That is, again, that we're seeing right now on this storm. Again, this is a very dangerous situation. So again, this is moving pretty fast as well. The other thing about this storm is moving east at 25 miles per hour. But again, this is the strongest storm that we are seeing currently. And again, this is still a particularly dangerous situation that continues for these areas. And look at that velocity. Anytime when you have a velocity that strong, there's no doubt in my mind that there is a large tornado with this storm. I mean, this is as classic and textbook as it gets. Again, over the Coster and Tallmadge areas. So this is an extremely dangerous situation currently. And this is just about to cross into Indiana. So if you are in Indiana right now, you guys need to be paying attention to this. This is a very dangerous storm. If you're in Schneider, if you're there, Shelby, Lake Village areas in Indiana, you guys need to be on alert for this, as there's nothing slowing this down. This is it's moving east, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. There is a lot of energy and instability for these very dangerous storms to happen and cause tornadoes. Now, again, here is a look at the other tornado warnings. Again, we have one here in Illinois, another one in Illinois, right over the County and Sheffield areas, for tornado and baseball-sized hail associated with this storm. For southeastern Henry and southwestern Borough counties in Illinois. Now they updated the warning box. Let me read this off here. So again, tornado and 2-inch hail This is in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Time. Moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Numerous reports of visible rotation has been seen with this storm as well. The storm will be near Sheffield and Buda at around 6:55. And again, the tornado warning in Iowa as well as we move farther to the west. This tornado warning right here into Iowa is also another dangerous storm for Fairfield and Mount Pleasant. So let me go ahead and read this off for you. Radar indicated tornado in Iowa as well. So tornado and golf ball sized hail associated with this storm. This is in effect, and again, until 7:45 for Henry and Jefferson counties. Tornado and golf ball sized hail. The storm is moving east at 40 miles per hour. And so, again, this is a very dangerous, destructive tornado warning. And this is a pretty strong thunderstorm. Now, it's again some very strong thunderstorms today, folks. You guys need to be on alert here. This is nothing to mess around with. This is a very dangerous situation. Now, these storms have just exploded across eastern Iowa into Illinois, and unfortunately causing a lot of issues here now. And now, looking at this storm, this is as classic as it gets. I mean, you can't get any more classic than that of a supercell. I mean, this is absolutely incredible here. So again, we are looking at so as you take a look here, again, I know we have a lot going on. There is a lot going on here currently across the country right now. We have some very dangerous storms that are especially into Illinois and Iowa. Those are ones of greatest concern right now. But there's ones again down in Oklahoma and Texas as well. So again, this is a very dangerous storm. Again, with tornado warning, particularly dangerous situation on this storm. And they just issued a new one. Okay, so I was waiting for that. They have just issued a new PDS tornado warning. This is still particularly dangerous situation, and this is just about to exit Illinois, and it's about to enter Indiana. So this is the new warning. Let me go ahead and read this off for you. So brand new tornado warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning for a damaging tornado. Weather spotters confirm this tornado, as well as 4-inch hail. That is softball-sized hail associated with this storm. So this is the strongest storm that we have currently going on here. This is a life-threatening situation for those involved here with this tornado warning. New tornado warning for east central Kankakee County in northeastern Illinois. And then it goes into northwestern Newton County in northwestern Indiana and southwestern Lake County in northwestern Indiana until 7:30 p.m. Central Time. As of 2 minutes ago, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Hopkins Park or near Momence, moving east at 25 miles per hour. This is a very dangerous storm. Now, if we look at the chaser feed, again, we're looking at an extremely dangerous storm here. Looks like as of now, we don't have a very clear visual of this tornado at this time. Again, we're looking at an extremely strong storm here, and it is Again, a very dangerous situation in these areas. Now, I have to get to other storms. There's so many other storms to get to. It is absolutely crazy here. We have a new tornado warning. Let's see. Okay. Real quick, I need to go over this one in Illinois. Sheffield and Princeton, Illinois. There is a tornado warning that continues. Now they are saying baseball-sized hail near the Princeton, Illinois area. Tornado possible. Tornado warning in effect there near Princeton, Illinois, as well as baseball-sized hail. This is a destructive. It has a destructive storm tag on it. And again, tornado warning in Iowa near Fairfield and Mount Pleasant. Again, this tornado warning remains in effect. Looking at the velocity of this, we are not seeing a whole lot of velocity with that one. But let's go back. Let's go down south here. We got to get to this. There is. Look at this. This is a very dangerous situation. We have a tornado warning that is for Oklahoma City. So this is no joke. We have now a tornado warning in effect for Oklahoma City. So if you're in Oklahoma City or the metro area, you guys need to be in your basement seeking shelter. This is a very dangerous situation. Again, moving into Oklahoma City. So again, tornado warning in effect for Oklahoma City. And this is a very, very well-defined hook feature on the radar. And if you look at the velocity, there's definitely rotation there. So right there, that is your rotation. So that is the current situation right now in Oklahoma. So be on the lookout for that near Oklahoma City. Very dangerous situation there. Radar indicated tornado for Oklahoma City. So you guys need to be in your safe spot there. That is a dangerous storm right now. And then farther down to the south, there's a couple of tornado warnings down here in Texas. Real quick, going over these. Tornado warning, radar indicated rotation for this area for east central Callahan County in Texas until 7:15 for a possible tornado moving east at 40 miles per hour. Putnam at around 6:45, Atwell at around 6:50. That is already passed, so that's old information. But that tornado warning continues. And then another tornado warning down here. See if I can get this. Yeah, down here in Leakey, Texas, there is another very strong thunderstorm here. Radar indicated tornado on this storm. This is for west central Bandera, northeastern Uvalde, and southeastern Real counties there until 7:20. So very strong thunderstorm there over Leakey, Texas at this time. And there definitely is some rotation there, so be on the lookout for that. But again, the main storm that we are most concerned about is up here on the border of Illinois and Indiana. And look at this right here. A very dangerous situation here. So again, we are looking at this storm right here that is on the border of Illinois and Indiana currently. So again, this is a PDS tornado warning. Particularly dangerous situation. And this is for not only a tornado, but also very large hail of softball-sized hail. And again, a PDS tornado warning until 7:30, so a half hour on this storm. This is for east central Kankakee County and northwestern Newton County and southwestern Lake County in Illinois and Indiana. Again, it is just about to cross into Indiana at this time. It is right on the border. It's actually right as I speak. It is directly right on the border of Illinois and Indiana at this time. Velocity is incredible. This is still an absolutely incredible situation. I mean, you can see clearly. I mean, look at this. This thing has been wound up for a long time here. This has been a long track, long-lived system that has been going on for quite some time, for the last few hours now. This storm has been going for about 2.5, 3 hours, and it continues. And it's, again, just about to cross the border into Indiana. So, again, if you're in Schneider, if you're in Lake Village, if you're in some of resorts, these areas are under the gun here, and we're going to be seeing this tornadic thunderstorm cross into Indiana now. So again, very, very dangerous situation. Now, the tornado warning in Iowa has been allowed to expire, so that's good news. That tornado warning in Iowa has been allowed to expire, but there's a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Let me get to that here real quick. There is a severe thunderstorm warning up here near the Dubuque, Iowa area for quarter-sized hail and some gusty winds there. That is for, again, quarter-sized hail, and that is the counties involved is western Dubuque County in Iowa. The storm is moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, and that is a strong thunderstorm there. And then moving down the line, there is another one here for Clinton, Iowa. So if you're in Clinton, Iowa, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-sized hail. And this is a look at the latest with this. And again, quarter-sized hail on this storm for northeastern Rock Island and northwestern Whiteside and northeastern Scott and southeastern Clinton counties in Iowa and Illinois. And then right over Iowa City, there is another severe thunderstorm warning right over Iowa City. Let me go ahead and read this off here. And so this is a severe thunderstorm warning in eastern Iowa for $half sized hail. And this is for Cedar County, west central Scott County, central Johnson County, north central Washington County, and northwestern Muscatine County in Iowa until 7:45 for $half sized hail, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. So this is a very dangerous situation there for Iowa City. Seek shelter immediately. And then the storm that had a tornado warning tag on it now has been allowed to expire, but there's still a severe thunderstorm warning for these areas, and it still does have the tornado warning, the tornado possible tag on this storm. Fairfield, it has moved past the Fairfield area, it looks like, and it's right over the Wayland, Iowa area and Lockridge area as well. Moving into the Winfield and Mount Pleasant areas in Iowa, this is still a very strong thunderstorm, and it's severe. 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail, with a tornado possible tag on this storm as well. So you guys need to be in your safe spot there. And then down into Missouri, there is a Kansas City. You are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place here for some very large hail, 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds until 7:15. And so a very dangerous situation there for a very dangerous storm just to the north of Kansas City. So again, near that Kansas City area at this time and up towards Kingston, Missouri. And then there is a severe thunderstorm warning in Kansas for areas just west of Harper, Kansas, to be on the lookout for that. Another severe thunderstorm warning down here into Oklahoma near the Hennessy area. And then the tornado warning for Oklahoma City. This is a very, very dangerous situation. And again, moving into Oklahoma City, this is a radar-indicated tornado, so that's at least good. It's not a confirmed tornado, but still need to take it very seriously and take it as if it was a tornado warning. If it was a confirmed tornado. Another one here, Oklahoma City again. Looking at the velocity, and we are seeing some of that velocity. Now, there is your velocity right there. It's kind of some broad velocity. It's also very close to the radar, so it's kind of hard to see. But the Oklahoma City area, again, you guys need to be in your safe spot. This is a very dangerous situation. If you're in Bethany, if you're in Spencer, Midwest City, the Village, if you're in Oklahoma City and the whole metro area, you guys are under the gun here for this tornadic thunderstorm. And again, a very, just a lot going on. There's a bunch of other severe thunderstorm warnings to go over, but since we have so many severe thunderstorm warnings, it's pretty hard to go over all of them. We really just have to focus on the tornadic thunderstorms, the tornado warned storms. This one is the most wound up one, again, into eastern Illinois, into Indiana now, into western Indiana. A very strong, destructive thunderstorm here. Still a particularly dangerous situation associated with this storm that continues on this storm right here. This is again, very dangerous situation. Look at this. I mean, look at that velocity. That is an extremely strong velocity signature that continues. So a very dangerous storm right now that is in these areas. And again, on the border of Illinois and Indiana, and it's just about to cross into Indiana at this time. Now, here is another storm just west of, near the Princeton, Illinois area. There is another tornado warning that is in effect. And let's see here. Gotta switch radars. Go to the Davenport radar. This one, I think, is probably done. This tornadic thunderstorm looks pretty weak overall. Now, again, a lot of storms farther to the west, and again, the Oklahoma City area. These are kind of the main ones that we are focused on. As of right now, the storms that we're most focused on are the storms up in Iowa and in Illinois into Indiana, and then also down here, this Oklahoma City tornadic thunderstorm is also a very dangerous situation. Here's some live storm chasers down in Oklahoma. A very strong thunderstorm there. And this is you can see the hook echo that is associated with this storm right now. There's a pretty well-defined hook feature on the radar. Anytime you get kind of that, you get that notching going on, when you have the bends like that of the radar, yeah, that's really going to be where you're going to see that rotation. So again, we're really keeping an eye on this. Again, Oklahoma City and the metro area, you guys are now continuing to be under this tornadic thunderstorm, this tornado warning. It is moving into, again, it's in Oklahoma City. So tornado for Oklahoma City at this time. So you guys need to be on alert for that. And again, this tornado warning, there's a couple of tornado warnings down in Texas as well. But again, there's just so much going on. We really got to focus on mainly these two storms. Here is, again, the next one. They have reissued this. By the way, they have issued a new tornado warning for this storm right here. So this has been extended farther to the east to include Shelby and right near the Wheatfield area. So this is going to get updated in just a moment, but we do have an extension of this tornado warned storm that is now in place, and we'll wait for that to get updated. And again, this tornadic thunderstorm near Princeton technically has a tornado warning tag on it, but it is pretty, it's died out for the most part. Now, we're just waiting to see what happens with this one right here on the border of Indiana and Illinois at this time. We are waiting to get this update. We'll have the updated box. So we'll wait for that to get updated. There's just so much going on. It's honestly, it is a little bit overwhelming for sure. Now, if we, and I mean, this storm has been so wound up, and it is just in. Again, we are looking, and here's the thing now, in these areas, especially out here in Indiana and Illinois, it's getting darker. It's getting darker out as the sun is starting to go down. So, as that is a result, um, let's see here. I don't know why this. I'm not sure what's going on. But the warning hasn't been updated yet. Let me see if I can restart this up here. So bear with me for just a second. I'm going to reboot the program, and hopefully that fixes the issue here. So again, this is the main tornadic thunderstorm that we are continuing to watch. It has not been updated yet, so I'm not sure why it's not coming through, but there is a new tornado warning for this storm right here. So basically, it kind of goes out to, it kind of goes like this. Pretty much looks like that. And so the Shelby area, Thayer, Fair Oaks area, the Aches area, the Virgie area, Wheatfield. You guys are all included here in this new tornado warning that is in effect. And so we are going to continue to monitor the latest here. And I'm not quite sure why it hasn't updated yet, but and I'm gonna see if I can try to get back up. But this is we got to have this updated because this is not good. But again, this is an extremely strong and dangerous thunderstorm that is right now over Schneider and the Summervat Resorts area in Indiana, as well as Lake Village, and it's moving into the Shelby area, the Thayer area, Roselawn area, Forest City, DeMont. There is quite a few communities here that unfortunately is under the gun now. There's quite a few communities now that are under the gun for this tornadic thunderstorm. Now, out here in Indiana, it is dark out now, so it is pretty much dark out now in these areas where this tornadic thunderstorm is. So this, okay, there it is. So finally came through. They just put it out. It looks like it's kind of glitching out. Hopefully they get it back up. But again, the tornado warning is in effect again for these areas in Indiana. Again, going back to the one down here into Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, again, is seeing a tornadic thunderstorm right now, pushing through, again, these areas in Oklahoma City. So, tornado warned storm here. They just updated the warning, so now I got to read this off here. This is, let's see. So, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado moving east at 35 miles per hour. Tornado warning again for Oklahoma County and Cleveland counties for Oklahoma. Tornado and tennis ball sized hail associated with this storm. Again, if you're in Oklahoma City, if you're in Midwest City, if you're in Spencer, Nakoma Park, any of the metro areas in Oklahoma City, continuing to be under that tornado warned storm. And then down in Texas, there is, let's see. See what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not sure quite what happened, but radar, I think Radar Omega might be having some issues here. So I can't get the updated warning boxes up now. But again, we are going to continue to watch this storm very closely. This is the most dangerous storm that continues. And right now it is over the Shelby area and Schneider. Shelby, Schneider areas, some of resorts, Lake Village, and Thayer, all included there in that. And then let's see here. Yeah, it looks like I'm not getting updated information there. I'm not sure what's going on with Radar Omega. All right, well, let's try. Let's see. Yeah, because there's a couple of tornado warnings in Missouri now, too. And there's that one in Texas, one in Oklahoma, and there's 2 tornado warnings now in Missouri, and then there's the one in Indiana. Excuse me. All right, so let me, yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties here. All right, and so we're going to move that back over here. All right, so let's see here. Trying to get this back up. I was having some issues here with All right, let's see here. All right, so let me see if I can get this back up here. And it looks like, yeah, apologies here. We were having some technical difficulties getting some of our information up. Some of it, unfortunately, was not showing, and I'm not sure what was going on there. I'm just trying to get that back up at this time. But again, we need to be continuing to watch these areas here. Just trying to. And let's see here. And all right, so let's see here. Let's see. All right. So apologies for that. We're dealing with some technical things going on. our main product not working properly. So we're gonna try to switch rate our products here, and we're gonna look at our see here. All right. Oh, okay. So sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties, but we are getting back on here now. And as we take a look at the latest on the radar, we are looking at, again, a pretty strong day of severe weather and tornadic thunderstorms across the country. Now, if I let's see here, let's see if we can bring the bottom part back up here. Let's see here. Warnings go. All right. So then, all right. So this is the tornado warning in Indiana, and this is um, in place there over DeMott, Indiana. and near the Wheatfield area as well. And so some very strong thunderstorms going on there across these areas. And if we look at the velocity, there's definitely some rotation there on that storm. That is again in Indiana. So we are looking at a very strong storm that continues here on the storm near Shelby, Indiana at this time. Again, a tornadic thunderstorm that continues. And we are also the storm for Oklahoma City. Yeah, let's go back down to that one. So here is a very strong storm here, just east of Oklahoma City now. Looks like it is still in the Oklahoma City metro area, but it is moving into, it's right over Spencer, Oklahoma, Midwest City, Oklahoma, and it's moving east, and it's moving into the Choctaw area, Hara area, McLeod, Jones, all included there in this tornadic thunderstorm. And at this time, it is a radar indicated tornado at this time. So we are seeing that tornado warning continue. Looks like the ones down in Texas, we look at the ones in Texas, those have been allowed to expire. So both tornado warnings that were down in Texas have been allowed to expire. So we just have the one storm over Oklahoma City that continues. And the tornado warnings in, looks like, Missouri have also been allowed to expire. So as it stands right now, we currently only have 4 tornado warnings, and 2 of them is on that one over Oklahoma City. And it looks like another one up here in northwestern Indiana in the DeMotte area. And so, again, we have 4. Currently, we have 4 tornado warnings that are out there in place right now. Let me see here if we can. Let's see here. Again, we also have severe thunderstorm warnings for eastern Iowa into southern Wisconsin, into northern Illinois, and then also into southern Michigan. And there is also severe thunderstorm warnings, severe thunderstorm watches in southern Kansas as well. And then we have the tornado watches that are in place over Texas, Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, into Missouri, into eastern Iowa, and then into Illinois and Indiana at this time. And north of all of this action, north of all this severe weather, there's actually Kansas, and there's actually winter weather that is going on up in Wisconsin and the Great Lakes area as well. So it is pretty crazy, a pretty complex system that we're dealing with in the grand scheme of this system overall. Now, if we look here, and let me switch gears. And let me turn on the webcam. There we go. All right, so as we switch to this one, this product, radar product, let's go into the Indiana area again. And we do have some confirmed tornadoes here. One was 4 miles northeast of Hopkins Park in Kankakee, Illinois. Law enforcement confirmed Indiana State Police reported tornado on the ground, visible from near Indiana 10 and 600 West Road. And then also another report coming in was at 6:54, 2 miles north of Hopkins Park. There was Let's see. From amateur radio, multiple reports of a tornado crossing Main Street on the north side of Hopkins Park, relayed via amateur radio, time estimated by radar. And so those were the latest tornado reports for this storm right here that has now crossed into Indiana. So this is now fully into Indiana. It is out of Illinois now, and as we take a look, time estimated by radar. Is right over the DeMotte and Roseland area and the Neiman areas in Indiana. And reading this off here, let's see here, the latest. Tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. Central Time for northeastern Newton and northwestern Jasper counties in Indiana. At 7:26, so that was 12 minutes ago, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado still going on, located over Roseland, or just east of Lake Village, moving east at 25 miles per hour. By the way, this is still a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. Pretty incredible. I mean, this has been going on for hours now. I mean, this storm has been long-lived. It has been going on for quite some time, folks. It has been a very long-lived, long-tracked tornadic thunderstorm. And there could even be two tornadoes associated with this storm. If we look at the velocity, look at this. There's two circulations. One west of the DeMotte area, and then one kind of right over DeMotte or just south of the DeMotte area. So that is currently what we are looking at with this storm. And so again, a very dangerous situation now, especially because it is nighttime out and you're not going to be able to see the tornado. Especially, it's probably rain wrapped as well. So you're really not going to see this. And there could be, again, two tornadoes now that could be developing in this storm. Again, two circulations, it looks like now, on this storm in Indiana. And so this is what we're going to be keeping a close eye on, folks. Again, this is still a PDS tornado warned storm. And currently, as it stands right now, again, this is all by itself. This storm has nothing in front of it, nothing south of it. All of the energy supply is available for this storm. Now, into Illinois, there is still other severe weather going on. And here is another tornado warning. This is in Illinois, and this is near Wyoming, Illinois. Not the state, the community of Wyoming, Illinois. And that is another storm that is a pretty dangerous storm. Tornado warning until 8 p.m. And this storm is moving east at 45 miles per hour. This is for northwestern Marshall County and central Stark County in north central Illinois. And tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter as well. So there's definitely a big hail core in this storm as well, up near the Bradford, Illinois area. Dangerous storm will be near Castleton and Camp Grove around 7:40. So again, a pretty dangerous storm there as well. Communities east of Wyoming, Illinois need to be under effect, need to be aware of that. And look at all these storms. There is just a explosion of severe thunderstorms. I mean, look at all this activity from eastern Iowa into Illinois, southern Wisconsin, into Indiana, northwestern Indiana, and then into western Michigan, even into Missouri. Look at this, another area of severe weather. Now, these did have tornado warnings on them a little bit ago. They have been allowed to expire. And then there's another storm here down into Kansas that we're going to continue to watch. It is a severe thunderstorm warning. There's a couple of them there. And then we have this one down here in the OKC area. This is another tornado warned storm. And this is just east of Oklahoma City. And there it is right there. For Spencer, Midwest City, Nakoma Park, Jones, Choctaw, the Hara area, and McLeod, all included there in this tornado warning. Let me see here. And let's see here. Okay, so this is again the latest. Let's see here. Okay, so this tornadic thunderstorm just east of Oklahoma City, moving east, and this is moving east at 30 miles per hour. Tornado and tennis ball sized hail on this storm in effect for Lincoln County, Oklahoma County, and Potawatomi County in Oklahoma until 8:15. Tornado located near Del City, moving east at 30 miles per hour. So again, a radar indicated tornado, but it has a well-defined hook on this storm, and there is definitely rotation associated with this storm as well. Again, we're definitely looking at some rotation on this storm. We'll keep a close eye on it. There are other storms again. There's other severe thunderstorm warnings going on. But again, we are prioritizing the tornado warned storms the most. And again, this tornado, look at this right here. This is another very dangerous storm in Illinois. This is a tornado warned storm. And there's definitely some velocity there. There's even a tornado signature on this storm, according to our Doppler radar. So we're continuing to watch this. Now I need to go over to the main storm in Indiana. This is a very, very, very strong storm, very dangerous situation. Let me go ahead and look here. All right, so here is the latest. They have updated the warnings. They have extended the warnings farther out to the east. Brand new tornado warning that is in effect here. This is still a particularly dangerous situation. This is still a PDS tornado warned storm. And this is for southern Porter County and northern Jasper County in northwestern Indiana. At 7:40, so 5 minutes ago, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is located over the DeMotte area, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Two circulations of note, one west of DeMotte and one just to the southeast of DeMotte. So again, they've noted now that there's two separate circulations over this storm, and this storm is moving east at 25 miles per hour. Damaging tornado, weather spotters confirmed tornado. It says here you are in a life-threatening situation. Tornado will be near the DeMotte area right now. It's already past DeMotte, it looks like. Wheatfield at around 750. And so right now we're particularly concerned about the Neiman and Wheatfield areas right now. And it does say tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to hear or see the tornado. So again, a confirmed tornado. This thing is still on the ground. This is absolutely insane. This has been on the ground for probably over 2 hours now, and this thing is still going strong. This thing has been going on strong for a long time. And look at the velocity. It's just as strong as it was 2 hours ago. So this is absolutely incredible stuff. That the fact that this thing is still going is absolutely crazy. So again, near the Wheatfield area, again, still dealing with this, and look at that tornado debris ball signature. There's a donut. It's a this is a donut hole on the radar. So that's what we call a classic donut hole signature on the radar. And if there is, by the way, there is a tornado on the ground. So I can confirm there are chasers out in the field that are confirming that this tornado is on the ground here in Indiana. So this is still the strongest and most dangerous storm that we have. And so again, this is still a tornado on the ground. This thing is on the ground and is moving towards the Wheatfield area. We are very concerned about Wheatfield, Indiana right now. The Wheatfield, Indiana area is immediately threatened by this tornadic thunderstorm. And this is the one that we're focused on the most right now. Currently, we have 4 tornado warnings going on right now. And this is the one of greatest importance right now. Again, the velocity, very solid velocity. So we have some very strong rotation, and there is still a hook echo. We have a clear debris signature as well. So this tornado warning is still on the ground. And this thing has been going strong for quite some time. Let's see. I'm going to put a loop on this, and I'm going to be right back. Okay. Apologize. I just had to go out for a minute. So we are still looking at this very strong storm that is across Indiana here. This is a very intense tornadic thunderstorm that is still on the ground. Tornado still on the ground. And again, a large tornado is on the ground right now. And PDS tornado warning, once again, in effect. And they just issued a new tornado warning. So they just extended this tornado warning out. And this is also a PDS tornado warning storm. So This one right here is for San Pierre, North Judson, Denham areas. A PDS warning. This is now in effect until 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And this is for northwestern Pulaski County, southwestern Stark County, and southwestern LaPorte County in Indiana. And this is in effect again until 8:30. This storm is moving east at 30 miles per hour. A particularly dangerous situation again in effect. Tornado will be near North Judson at around 8:10. And significant tornado again in progress right now. And it looks like it's going right through Wheatfield. So I am extremely concerned for Wheatfield. So extremely concerned there. Looks like we got Radar Omega back up and running. So let me go back to that here. All right, so we're going to go back to our Radar Omega product. So we have, again, this very dangerous situation that is for this storm here in Indiana over Wheatfield right now. It looks like Wheatfield, Indiana, large tornado over Wheatfield right now. And this is an extremely dangerous situation. Again, Wheatfield right now, right there. That is what we're looking at. This is the rotation signature, again, over Wheatfield right now. And it's a very strong signature. So we are continuing to watch this again. So, and they, again, have extended this tornado warning storm farther to the east, North Judson. So particularly dangerous situation. Let me go ahead and read this off for you once again so you guys can see this. Again, a damaging tornado. And this is a particularly dangerous situation, again, for Pulaski County, Stark County, and LaPorte County in Indiana. In effect until 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Particularly dangerous situation. So this tornado is it's going through Wheatfield right now. There's power flashes going off in Wheatfield. Okay, well, let me see if we can look at this here. Let's see. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see it, but I am getting word that Wheatfield, Indiana is getting hit by this tornado. Wheatfield, Indiana right now is getting hit by this tornado. And a huge debris signature. And we are probably seeing damage in progress in Wheatfield, Indiana. It looks like Wheatfield is taking a direct hit. And power flashes are going off in the Wheatfield, Indiana area right now. Very dangerous situation here, folks. Cannot stress this enough. This is a really bad situation. Again, it's at night. And this is about as bad as it gets, folks. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is about as bad as it gets. It's at night. You can't see it. And this is a PDS tornado warning storm over Wheatfield, Indiana. Very dangerous, large, dangerous tornado moving through Wheatfield, Indiana right now. Communities that would be next would be Dunn's Bridge and Teft. So, again, Dunn's Bridge, Teft. You guys are next. You guys are next. Here's the tornado. The hook feature, the tornado is right here. It's going through Wheatfield right now. So there's your tornado. So again, Dunn's Bridge and Teft, you guys are next. Again, tornado right here. There's your tornado, and it's moving in an easterly direction. And again, a very dangerous situation. And again, I'm getting word that Wheatfield is getting a direct hit, has gotten a direct hit from this tornadic thunderstorm. So again, we are very concerned about the Wheatfield, Indiana area at this time and communities that could be impacted here uh, moving forward. As this storm has shown no signs whatsoever of slowing down. This thing has been going strong for over 2 hours. This thing has been going on for quite some time, and there's really no signs of it slowing down anytime soon. We are seeing very, very dangerous situations. Now, real briefly, there is a tornado warning storm in Illinois. There's a tornado warning storm in Missouri, and there is a tornado warning storm in Texas and Oklahoma as well. So we have numerous tornado warnings as this tornado outbreak continues, but this is the one that we are most concerned about right now. As again, went right through the Wheatfield area, and it is going to be impacting Dunn's Bridge here in just a minute. You guys are next in line. You guys don't have any more time. You guys have to be in your safe spot. Teft as well, need to be in your safe spot. And also the Clan Ricarde area. You guys need to be bracing up for this. This is a very, very dangerous situation. And also communities farther to the east. And the Wilders area, North Judson, Clarks, Aldine area, Toto, all included. English Lake, San Pierre, Radioville, all included. And you guys need to be seeking shelter. This is, again, a very dangerous situation unfolding here in Indiana. A large and extremely dangerous tornado still going through the same area here in Indiana. And this is one that, again, we are so again, we're just going to continue to monitor this. I know we have a lot of other storms, but this one is the one we are most concerned about. This one is extremely wound up and just an extremely dangerous storm. And this is the strongest storm that we have in the country right now. And look at the debris signature. This is the correlation coefficient right here. Right there. That is it right there. So that is your debris signature on the correlation coefficient. So, again, this is moving. This is going through Teft and Dunn's Bridge right now, those communities. And it already went through Wheatfield. So it already went through the Wheatfield area. And here is where the tornado is currently. It is currently right here. There is also quite a bit of debris. Teft, Indiana, and Dunn's Bridge, Indiana. Those are the communities right now that are impacted. This tornado is going through Dunn's Bridge and Teft, Indiana right now as I speak. So you guys need to be, I hope everyone is in their basements and in a safe shelter, a safe spot, because this is an extremely dangerous situation. And this is a huge debris field, by the way, too. This is a large signature of debris. That is not rain. This is not rain. This is debris being picked up by And again, just a very, very dangerous situation here. And again, moving into Dunn's Bridge and Teft at this time. Now, if we look at this storm chasing feed, if we see the lightning, you'll be able to see the tornado. It's right in the middle of the screen. So it is right down here towards the middle. I know it's kind of hard to see because it is dark, but there could even be two tornadoes. But one for sure is on the ground right now here in Indiana. So, it is hard to see because it's nighttime. But there definitely is a tornado that is going through Dunn's Bridge and Teft, Indiana, currently. Next in line, San Pierre, Wilders, Lomax areas, Riverside, English Lake, North Judson, Toto, Lena Park, Aldine. You guys are all next. The Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area. I'll even say Runnymede area. You guys are all next in line here for this tornado. As it stands right now, this tornadic thunderstorm looks to be unfortunately continuing to move to the east, and this is just an extremely significant tornado. Again, Dunn's Bridge and Teft right now. And that is an extremely dangerous storm right now. Now, there's just so much going on. There is a tornado in Texas, tornado warning in Texas, tornado warning in Oklahoma City, tornado warning in Missouri, tornado warning in Iowa, tornado warning in Illinois, and tornado warning in Indiana. So there is a lot going on. This is a full-on tornado outbreak. So, again, this is the one we were most focused on, though. This is the most dangerous storm of the day. And this is just an extremely dangerous storm. And just a well-defined hook. I mean, it doesn't get any more clear than that, really. It's an extremely strong storm. So, again, we are continuing to monitor this storm in Indiana, as this is a extremely strong storm here. And again, got word that the Wheatfield area got hit by this tornado. And now it's moving through Dunn's Bridge and Teft, Indiana. Now, also in the, again, Dunn's Bridge, Teft areas right now. San Pierre and Wilders, you guys are next in line. And then Lomax, Riverside, English Lake, North Judson, Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area as well. And Toto, Lena Park, Aldine, you guys are all next in line for this severe weather and this tornadic thunderstorm that is a particularly dangerous situation. So, again, we are continuing to watch this. There is a lot of chasers out in the field on this storm. So yeah, this storm is cluttered full of chasers out in the field. And this thing is just absolutely insane. North Judson, again, we really gotta be paying attention to some of these communities. Let me go ahead and run through this warning box again while we have a moment. So let's see here. Slide that over. All right, so damaging tornado, PDS, particularly dangerous situation tornado, tennis ball sized hail. So tennis ball sized hail also on this storm, in effect until 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it says here radar confirmed tornado, but I would say also chasers have confirmed this tornado as well. A powerful tornado. Life-threatening situation for those impacted. The storm is moving east at 30 miles per hour. As of 5 minutes ago, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Wheatfield, moving east at 30 miles per hour. The storm will be near North Judson in about 10 minutes. So you guys don't have much time. You guys got about 5 to 10 minutes, and the storm is going to be heading into your area. I'm also getting word and visuals that there are power lines down on roads on this storm in Indiana. So there is power lines that have been knocked down onto roads, highway roads in Indiana because of this storm. So that's another report that I can report to you. San Pierre, Toto, Lomax, English Lake, all included here for the, if you're anywhere near and around these areas in Indiana, you guys need to be, again, you have to seek shelter. This is a dangerous situation. Again, large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. So, again, folks, this is not a good situation. You know, it's at night. It's dark out. You're not going to be able to see it. Now, the storm chasers can see it, but do not wait to see or hear this tornado. You have to seek shelter immediately if you're in these areas. So again, this is currently heading into the San Pierre area, Wilders and Lomax and Riverside at this time. And then shortly here, I'll be moving through English Lake and North Judson. But right now, Wilders, Riverside, right now, is the next towns that are just about to get hit by this tornado. Wilders and Riverside. And then Lomax and San Pierre. English Lake, North Judson. Again. So again, San Pierre, unfortunately, that area is seeing a tornado that is still on the ground. And this thing is just, it's been going on for quite some time, and it is not slowing down anytime soon, unfortunately. I wish I could report some good news here, but unfortunately, it's not a good time for that currently. We are still just watching this one very closely. Again, there's so much other stuff going on. I can't even get to it, unfortunately. There is so many severe thunderstorm warnings and so many other tornado warnings and so much going on. We have tons of severe thunderstorm warnings for Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana. And there is just a extremely extreme severe weather outbreak and tornado outbreak has unfortunately unfolded here across the country tonight. So let's take a minute to go over these other tornado warnings. So this one over Henry, Illinois right now. This one is another dangerous, very dangerous storm. So tornado warning in effect for tornado and $50 sized hail in effect until 8:30 p.m. for Marshall County in Illinois. The storm is moving east at 40 miles per hour. Again, tornado and $50 sized hail. The storm will be near Varna at 8:15. Other locations include the Lake Wildwood area, Marshall Putnam County Fairgrounds, Marshall County Airport, and LaRose. Again, this is a very dangerous storm as well. And look at that velocity. So we got some extreme. Look at this velocity right here near Henry, Illinois. Another storm that we are monitoring very closely. This is a very dangerous storm as well. And it has a well-defined hook feature as well. Anytime you get that kind of V shape, you're getting some extreme rotation there. So we are looking at another very strong thunderstorm there. And then in Iowa, there is a tornado warning storm for Iowa. Let me go ahead and see if I can. It looks like it's so far away from the radar, it's going to be hard to see it. This one is very far away from any radar. But this one right here, tornado warning storm, radar indicated tornado. This is for Iowa. So this tornado warning is in Iowa. This is in effect for tornado and ping pong ball sized hail on this storm. This is for southern Van Buren, northeastern Scotland, and northwestern Clark counties. They're in Iowa and northern Missouri. And again, in effect until 8:45. The storm moving east at 40 miles per hour. At 8:10, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near the Azen area, or 10 miles northeast of Memphis, moving east at 40. This dangerous storm will be near Mount Sterling, Azen, Prospect Grove, Heath Memorial Conservation Area at around 8:15. Other locations in the path, the Bonaparte area, Farmington, Chambersburg, Anson, and Indian Lake Park. Again, a very dangerous storm here as well, with a tornadic thunderstorm, and there's definitely some rotation, some strong rotation there. Again, that's in southern Iowa. Then there's another tornado warning storm northeast of Kansas City. This one is near the northeast. It's just west of Carrollton, Missouri. So this one right here is in effect for a radar indicated rotation. Okay, so here's another one. This is in Michigan, or this is in Missouri, for Carroll County in Missouri. The storm is moving east at 35 miles per hour, tornado and 2-inch hail. And again, tornado and 2-inch hail associated with that. So that's a very strong storm as well. Communities impacted for this one would be, it looks like it's mainly over rural areas, which is good, but it's for Carroll County in Missouri. Other than that, Texas and Oklahoma, as of right now, and Kansas, we don't have any tornado warnings there. We only have tornado warnings for Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana. And a new tornado warning in Illinois. New tornado warning in Illinois. Let me go ahead. Okay, so let's see. Brand new tornado warning near the Henry, Illinois area. Let me go ahead and read this off here. All right, radar indicated rotation. Train spotter reported a funnel cloud near Henry. So this is for northeastern Marshall County in central Illinois until 8:45 p.m. Central Time. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Varna, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Again, a train spotter reported a funnel cloud near Henry. Dangerous storm will be near Winona at 8:25. So take cover if you're in these areas. And then we have the main storm. That continues here in Indiana. Look at this storm. My goodness. So Wilders right now is underneath of this, as well as Lomax. So the Wilders and Lomax areas right now is seeing this rotation. Look at that. So once again, we're keeping an eye on this one right here. This is a tornadic thunderstorm that has been going on for the last few hours now. Wilders and Lomax areas in Indiana seeing this activity right now. So again, next in line here is going to be the English Lake area and the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area as well. So again, right now is going over Wilders and Lomax area in English Lake, Indiana. So, you know, you can very clearly see the rotation. This is your rotation right there. A very large area of rotation still. So we are continuing to watch this storm very closely. There's still a hook. There's still a hook on this storm. So there's your hook. So there's still a pretty well-defined hook on this storm in Indiana. So here is another report. Tornado in progress. Tornado on the ground in the Henry area, near the Varna, Illinois area. So, so this is another. So this is another very dangerous storm. And let me see if I can get that. So near Henry, near Varna, and near Magnolia, Illinois, we are seeing another very dangerous storm. A stovepipe tornado in progress here in Illinois. So multiple storm chasers are confirming this. So right here, that is the area we're watching on this storm. And chasers are on this storm. This is a very strong and dangerous storm. So again, we are going to continue to watch these storms. These are very strong tornadic thunderstorms that are going on. Again, no tornado. All of the tornado warnings in Texas have been allowed to expire, and all of the tornado warnings for Oklahoma have been allowed to expire. And so the only tornado. So we have tornado warnings. We have one in Missouri, one in Iowa, one in Illinois, and one in Indiana. Those are your tornadic thunderstorms. So this one is leading the charge. This one has been the most dangerous one of the night that we've had by far. And right now it's over Lomax, Indiana, and English Lake. So look at this. My goodness. Once again, very, very, very strong. Very strong rotation on this storm over English Lake and Lomax. So, again, this is a very strong thunderstorm, very intense storm that is just continuing to be just incredible. My, oh my, oh my. This is absolutely crazy. So a large tornado near the Lomax area. Tennis ball sized hail as well. I mean, there's also, again, that hail core right up here in that purple area. So that's where the hail is. That's where your hail core is. And So your hail. So, again, a confirmed large and dangerous tornado on this storm near English Lake, Indiana at this time. So this is the one that we are continuing to watch very closely. This is there is also a lot of trees in this area as well. So that's another factor to this. There is a lot of trees that are in this area. So again, the storm is moving east at 35 miles per hour. And it looks like there's another donut hole on the radar. There's your tornado right there. There is most definitely, there's definitely a debris signature on the radar. Right over English Lake right now. That's the tornado. This is a classic donut hole. Right here. That is a classic donut hole signature on the radar. That is where the tornado is. So it's about as clear as it gets, folks. That is as clear as it gets. And again, over English Lake right now. It is unfortunately going through English Lake right now, Indiana. And it's just about to hit the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area as well. Up here, English Lake is right here, and the tornado is right here. So again, and it's also about to cross the SR 39 highway road there in Indiana as well. Luckily, this tornado looks to be missing North Judson, so it does look like it is going to miss North Judson just barely, which that is great news. But unfortunately, English Lake looks to be unfortunately under the gun here. It looks like this tornado on this storm is moving right through English Lake currently. So hopefully everyone in this area was able to take shelter. But again, a very, very dangerous situation here. We have three tornadic thunderstorms. Actually, I'm going to circle this here. Okay, so one here in Iowa that continues. And then we have this one here in Illinois that continues. And then another one here in Indiana, the main one. So those are the ones that we've been keeping a close eye on here. And these are the tornadic thunderstorms that are currently ongoing. So again, these are the most dangerous storms that we have going on right now in the country. Again, the one in Indiana, the one in Illinois, and the one in Iowa. And these, again, are continuing to move east. We have another PDS tornado warning, so we need to get to this right away. A brand new PDS tornado warning, particularly dangerous situation, once again, on the same storm that we've been following for the last several hours. So let me read this off now. A brand new tornado warning. All right, so this is brand new. Particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning in effect for central Stark County and south central LaPorte County in northwestern Indiana. This is in effect until 9 p.m. Central Time, so another half hour. So this is until the top of the hour, 9 p.m. Central Time. At 8:25, 1 minute ago, a confirmed, as of 1 minute ago, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado in progress was located near North Judson or 10 miles west of Knox, moving east at 20 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Weather spotters confirm tornado. Tornado will be near North Judson at 8:30, Knox at around 8:45. Other locations include Toto, Brems, English Lake, and Base Lake. Tornadoes, again, are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night, so do not wait or to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in northern Indiana. So Knox, Indiana, unfortunately, this is heading right for you. Knox, Indiana. Next in line here, this is just entering the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area. This is just passing English Lake right now. Toto, you are next in line. Indian Hill, you guys are next in line. Brems, you guys are next in line. And Knox, you guys are next in line. And then also Winona, you guys are next as well. But Knox is a fairly populated area in Indiana. So we are pretty concerned about the Knox, Indiana area right now. Again, Brems, Indian Hill, Knox, Toto, Winona, Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area, all included here. And we are looking at, again, a very dangerous situation here. So, again, a PDS tornado warning continues tonight for Indiana. Large tornado. And your correlation coefficient, there's definitely a debris signature. It is right over the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area as I speak, right here. So right now it's going through the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area right now. That's where this tornado is located over right now. And again, if you are in Brems, Indiana, if you're in Indian Hill, Indiana, if you're in Toto, Indiana, and if you're in Knox, Indiana, you guys are all next here. You guys are all next under the gun here. So this is a very dangerous situation because, again, it's at night. You can't see it. Now, professional trained weather spotters can see it, but you cannot wait for this. You cannot wait to see this. You have to be in your safe spot, in taking shelter. Again, this is a very, very dangerous situation in Indiana. And this is still the strongest storm that we're seeing. Now, again, we still... it does look like there is a new tornado warning down in Texas. We're going to mention this real briefly. Tornado warning down here in Texas. This is down, and look at that. Look at that. That is a really strong storm. That is a very strong storm there. So let's see here. Let me quickly go over these tornado warned storms, and we're going to go right back to that Indiana one. So this one right here, radar indicated tornado and tennis ball sized hail as well associated with this storm. This is in effect for southeastern Kerr County in south central Texas and central Kendall County in south central Texas until 9:15 p.m. Central Time. At 8:25, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Center Point or near Comfort, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Comfort at 8:30, that's right now. So if you're in Comfort, you don't have any more time. Welfare and Waring at 8:40, Sisterdale at 8:50 p.m. Central Time. So you guys there are under that tornado warning storm. And then we go way up to the north, and that is where we have the next tornado warning to go over. This one here in Iowa. Tornado warning storm here. This is a confirmed tornado, by the way. So this one is a confirmed tornado in Iowa. So damaging tornado and 2-inch hail. Weather spotters confirm this tornado in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Time. So a observed, confirmed tornado. Weather spotters confirmed tornado here for here in eastern Iowa, southeastern Iowa. Let's see here. So tornado warning remains in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Time for southeastern Van Buren, northeastern Scotland, and northwestern Clark counties in Iowa there. Confirmed tornado located over Mount Sterling, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Spotter reported tornado northeast of Azen. And this will be near the Bonaparte, Farmington, Heath Memorial Conservation Area, Chambersburg, Anson, and Indian Lake Park at around 8:30. So again, tornado warning storm, Mount Sterling right now, and Farmington, a very dangerous storm there. Confirmed tornado. And then we have one here in Illinois. This one is another tornado warning storm. And let's go ahead and look at this one. And let's see here. Okay, so this one right here in Illinois. So this tornado warning storm is for tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is in Illinois. This is for central Marshall County in Illinois. Moving east at 35 miles per hour. At 8:31, 3 minutes ago, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Winona. And again, this is a radar-indicated tornado there for this storm right here over Winona, Illinois. And then we have the biggest storm of the night. This is the most intense, strongest storm of the night in Indiana. And out of all places, it's in Indiana. This is just about to enter Indian Hill and Knox and Toto and Brems. So right now it's going through Brems, Indiana. Strongest. So here is your tornado. It is over Brems and Indian Hill right now. And it's near Toto as well. And Knox is right here. So Knox, Indiana. You guys need to be in your safe spot. This is unfortunately heading right towards Knox, Indiana. And now look at the correlation coefficient. This is your debris signature. There's power flashes, and here's your debris ball. I'm getting word of power flashes, and there is a debris ball right here. That's your debris. That's your debris signature on the correlation coefficient, and here's Knox. So Knox is right there. This is moving directly towards Knox. So we are looking at a very dangerous situation right now. So again, that is your debris signature. And again, a very strong debris signature being picked up on the radar. I mean, this thing is a huge debris signature right now. And again, this is a very, very dangerous situation. And now a tornado emergency has been. This is the first tornado emergency. Wow. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. I cannot believe what is going on right now. There is a tornado emergency that is now a catastrophic situation. I am trying not to scare anyone. That this is a deadly tornado, according to the National Weather Service. This is a tornado emergency. I just cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Tornado emergency over Knox, Indiana. Catastrophic is the wording that they are putting on this tornado. Is catastrophic. Tornado emergency. This is absolutely insane. So Knox, Indiana, right now. Prayers. You guys, I am going to be praying for you guys. Thoughts and prayers out to Knox, Indiana, because this is just. I can't even fathom how crazy this is. A large tornado. A catastrophic tornado emergency issued on this storm for that's heading into Knox, Indiana at this time. Here is your tornado signature on radar right now. That is your debris signature, and it is extremely intense there and extremely large. So we are looking at an extremely dangerous situation unfolding, unfortunately. Knox, Indiana, right now. We are seeing an extremely dangerous situation right now for Knox, Indiana. What is the population? Again, tornado emergency. And unfortunately, this is just a awful, awful situation here. I need to take a second here. Yeah, I cannot believe what is going on right now. That this This is awful. This is terrible. This is a very, very dangerous situation. Um, the Knox, Indiana area right now is under a tornado emergency. Tornado emergency. Cannot stress this enough for Knox, Indiana. Tornado emergency. Here's your debris ball right now. That is your debris signature on the radar. There's your tornado right there. And it is moving into Knox, Indiana right now. Population of 3,600 people are in very much in danger of this storm. And I am just it's very upsetting. Really. I mean, tornado emergency. Now, in Knox, for Knox, Indiana, Indian Hill as well. If you're in Indian Hill, it's going right through Indian Hill right now. So our thoughts are out to those in these areas, because this is just a awful situation. This is just a terrible scenario. It's pitch black out. You're not gonna be able to see it, and a large and extremely dangerous situation, dangerous tornado here moving through Knox, Indiana right now. So we are looking at an extremely bad situation right now for Knox, Indiana. Tornado emergency. That is not my words. That is strictly from the National Weather Service. Tornado emergency. It's honestly kind of hard to believe. But yeah, a tornado emergency. Catastrophic is the words that the National Weather Service are using. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty self-explanatory here with this. I know there's other storms going on right now that are tornadic, but it is hard to imagine the situation that is going on right now in Knox, Indiana. Again, just absolutely insane stuff here. So I'm gonna try, and you can see right there. I mean, that is just an extremely strong rotation signature here over Knox, or just north. Now, I am not going to report anything, but it does appear that Knox may have dodged a major bullet. I can't say that for sure, but based on what I'm seeing on the radar, it does look like it might have just barely missed the town of Knox. And that is amazing news to report. Now, again, that's not for sure, but according to what I'm seeing on the radar, it looks like the worst of it might have actually escaped Knox to the north. So that is, if that is the case, that is awesome. But communities next in line here. Hamlet might not be so lucky. Hamlet is next in line here. Hamlet, you got to be in your shelter. You got to be taking shelter right now. If you're in Hamlet, if you're in Grovertown, if you're in Donaldson, if you're in Coons Lake, it does look like the storm is starting to take a more northeastern approach to the northeast. It might be starting to take a left turn. Also, there's a lot of chasers that are out on this storm as well. You guys need to be, you guys got to be, hopefully these chasers out here are being safe and hopefully are not in the damage path, not in the way for this. But again, this is a extremely dangerous situation. Again, tornado emergency for this warning, for this tornado warning that is catastrophic. That's words from the National Weather Service. Um, but it does look like it is going to barely skirt past the Knox area. At least that is what is being shown on the rotation. Now, unfortunately, it does look like the Brems and Indian Hill areas might not have gotten lucky. I don't know if I can't say what has happened, but I'm not sure what if they've gotten damaged yet. But the Brems and Indian Hill areas, we it looks like got a direct hit from this tornado, at least according to the Doppler radar. And it looks like this thing has been cycling for the last over 4 hours. This thing has been absolutely insane today. It has been by far and none the strongest storm that we've seen today across these areas. And again, we are looking at just a terrible situation here. Again, tornado emergency still in effect. And so we need to take this extremely serious. This is just a awful situation. In effect here until 9 o'clock. They're definitely going to be extending this tornado warning here. Now, if we look at the correlation coefficient, there is still a debris signature. So this thing is still definitely on the ground. Here's your debris ball. There's your debris signature. Still going strong here. And it's heading towards Hamlet. If you're in Hamlet, Indiana, you guys need to be in your safe spot, need to be in a shelter. This is a dangerous storm, an extremely dangerous storm heading towards Hamlet right now. So if you're in Hamlet, you need to be in your safe spot. Again, Knox, remain in your safe spot if you're in Knox, and Indian Hill and Brems. You guys need to be staying in your safe spot as well. Let's see here. And let me put the radar back on here. And so the reason why we've been covering this storm so much is because it is the most dangerous storm in the country right now. There is a tornado emergency. Is the only storm that has that tag. And so that is the case. That is why we are covering this storm the most out of all of the other ones. So let's see here. So we are going to continue to watch this storm as it makes its way to the east. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this. So they have just issued a new PDS tornado warning for Donaldson, Hamlet, and Grovertown, Indiana. Those communities now underneath this PDS tornado warn storm. They also issued a new mesoscale discussion for these areas. The threat of tornadoes are expected to continue. And there is a new tornado warning in Iowa as well. All right. So sorry about that. Had to go through something here real quick. Well, we still have a lot of severe weather that is going on across the country. We still have tornado warnings that are in effect. And we are still looking at some very dangerous weather that is still going on. If we broaden the view out here and take a look here. And we are still continuing to watch a lot of severe weather. There is a lot of severe weather going on currently. There is we still have these same storms that are tornado warned. So right here, there's one in Iowa, southeastern Iowa. And there's another one here in Illinois, as you can see there. And then the main one in Indiana. So there's the other one in Indiana right there. And southeastern Iowa. So these are the three main storms that we are continuing to follow. These are the most dangerous ones that we have currently going on. There is, as you can see, it's just absolutely insane. We have storms all the way from Texas all the way through Oklahoma, through Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. So we got just a whole large chunk of the country here that is seeing an insane severe weather outbreak and tornado outbreak across the area, across the country here. All right, so let's briefly go over the tornado warned storms. Let's start south to north. The one here down south into Texas. Let's see here. Actually, looks like that one has been allowed to expire. Okay, so that tornado warning is done. This storm right here was the culprit, and it's kind of faded out a little bit. This one's kind of died out. It's not even severe warned anymore. So bear with us. I'm not sure what happened there. Now up into, let's see here, southeastern Iowa. There is that tornado warning that continues, and this is remains in effect. I might have to go back to the other source, it looks like. Let's go back to okay, so I do want to also report this. Tornado report from Stark, Indiana, from Emergency Manager. Tornado observed, damage between East 200 South and East 50 South. Large diameter trees downed, and that was just west of Knox, Indiana. So it does look like Knox, Indiana. There was a tornado emergency for Knox, Indiana. Thankfully, that storm just barely dodged Knox. So it just barely dodged the Knox, Indiana area. So that is some great news that I'm happy to report there, that Knox did dodge a major bullet there. As again, they were under a tornado emergency, and it was a very dangerous situation. But since the storm has moved northeast, so it kind of took a left turn and it moved northeast. It went from moving east to moving northeast, and as a result of that, it ended up kind of, because it went farther to the north, it went north of the boundary. And because it went north of the boundary, the storm died out. And so this storm has died out. And, now it's still a strong storm, don't get me wrong. But from where it was before, where it was a tornado emergency just about 15, 20 minutes ago, and now it has... it's to the point now where there's not even a tornado warning on this. So this storm has really started to fizzle out, and that is awesome news to report. That I think this storm, after almost 5 hours, after over 4 hours, it looks like this storm is finally starting to lose some gas here. And but it still can recycle, but probably not. Again, it's north of the boundary now. So more than likely, this storm is gonna only weaken as it continues to move to the northeast. So that is some very good news that I'm happy to report on. That it does look like this storm in Indiana is starting to finally calm down a little bit and not as severe as it was earlier when we had a reported tornado that was it was a few miles west of Knox. And so again, this storm is no longer tornado warned. There's no longer a tornado warning for this storm in Indiana. So that one has fizzled out. There's a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in Michigan. There's also been a lot of hail reports up here in Michigan. There has also been a lot of flooding concerns. Apparently, this is quite the report here. If this is actually real, this is from a train spotter in Kent County in Michigan, 1 mile northeast of Grand Rapids. A report of 24 inches of standing water based on levels against a rail fence. Now, that's a report, so that is absolutely incredible if that's actually real. Now, there is flash flood warnings in effect here for heavy rainfall in Michigan that are in place there. So that's a whole nother concern here. Now, I do want to mention this at this time, the only tornado warned storm now that we have going on, we only have one tornado warning now. We are only down to one tornado warning. And that is, out of all the spots, it is actually in southeastern Iowa, and as far southeast Iowa as you can possibly get. So let's have a look here. This is actually a confirmed tornado as well. So not only is this the only tornado warning that we have, but it is also a confirmed tornado, and it is on the ground. So a tornado warning remains in effect here until 9:45 p.m. Central Time for central Lee County in Iowa. At 9:06, this was 4 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located over Wilson Lake, moving east at 35 miles per hour. And this storm is heading towards the Donelson, Iowa area, damaging tornado and 2-inch hail. So there's also large hail associated with this storm. As you can see, that big purple shaded area, that's your hail core. And that is the storm. This is the storm of most importance right now, as it is the only tornado warned storm now that we have. We have so many other severe thunderstorm warnings, but we are going to shift our focus now strictly on this storm because this is the most important storm that we have going on right now. It is the only storm that is tornado warned, and it's in Iowa. So again, for those of you that are just tuning in here, we are coming up on 3 hours of live wall-to-wall severe weather and tornado coverage. There has been a severe weather and tornado outbreak today across the Midwest and into the southern plains. So Texas and Oklahoma, into Kansas, Missouri, and Illinois and Indiana, but also into Michigan, southern Wisconsin, and also eastern and southeastern Iowa. Tornado watches continue as well, and severe thunderstorm watches continue as well, and many other severe thunderstorm warnings. There's so many that I can't even run through. There are so many severe thunderstorm warnings. You just have to trust me on this. It is just absolutely insane. All the way from Texas through Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Michigan. There are so many warnings, I can't even get to them. But that is why we have to just prioritize this tornado warned storm. We have a tornado warning here that is in effect here in southeastern Iowa. Now, again, if you're new to us, our main coverage area for us here at T Storm Chasers, we mainly just cover the Quad State region here in the Northern Plains, because that is where we are stationed. We are stationed in T, South Dakota, and we cover South Dakota, Minnesota, Nebraska, and Iowa. And now in southeastern Iowa, we have a confirmed tornado. So that is why we are still on the air here, giving you guys live tornado coverage, because there is still a tornado going on here in southeastern Iowa. So this is right over the Donaldson, Iowa area. So again, this is in Lee County in Iowa. And this is, again, a confirmed tornado moving east at 35 miles per hour. Weather spotters confirmed this tornado. This tornado will be near, looks like Denmark and Augusta at around 9:15. Welter Recreation Area at around 9:20. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle. Move to the closest shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. Seek shelter now. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. And so again, I cannot stress this enough, that we are continuing to deal with a very dangerous situation here. This is the strongest storm now that we have in the country, as this is a tornado warned storm at this time. And again, I'm going to read off some of these communities here that are impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm in Lee County, Iowa. So it'd be West Point, Denmark, Fort Madison, Franklin, Croton, Donaldson, Charleston. So again, Croton, Charleston, Donaldson, Franklin, West Point, Denmark, and Fort Madison are all included here in Iowa. And that is where this tornadic thunderstorm is. Now, if we look at the velocity, the problem is we are so far away from any radars. So it's kind of out in the middle of, it's in between all of the different radars in the country. So unfortunately, it is just extremely difficult to see what is actually going on here. It's a very, it's not a very high def look of the radar. Now, again, this is the only tornado warning that we have going on. And again, it's in Iowa right now. So again, for the southeastern corner of Iowa is what we're looking at here. And right now it's over the Franklin and Donaldson and Charleston, Iowa area. Next in line here is West Point, Denmark, and Fort Madison. You guys are next. This tornadic thunderstorm will be near you guys here. And according to the Doppler radar, there could even be, there could be some debris being picked up. But as it stands right now, again, you have to take this very seriously. This is a tornado on the ground. And this is not a drill. This is again, a live tornado that is on the ground currently. Let me update the weather alerts. I'm not sure what's going on there. There we go. All right. So again, Lee County observed tornado in Iowa until 9:45 p.m. Central Time is what we're looking at here at this point. And again, this storm is so far away from the radar that you can't really see much here. Now, we have our weather call system. This is the perfect opportunity for us to go over this. We have launched a new weather call system where we will call you directly during severe weather events such as this. So if you guys actually sign up, you guys can actually test this out right now. If you sign up and if you look at this storm, if you are in this area, you can test it right now, actually, as this is also in our coverage area. If you go to click on the link in the description of our live stream. That will take us to our website that has the weather call system. Where again, if you guys sign up, it's only $15. That's it. It's $15 $15 for the whole year, and for 1 year, $15. And you get, again, live phone calls from us here at T Storm Chasers. You get a phone call from us alerting you of severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings or flash flood warnings. And you want to make sure you are having a way to receive warnings, and that's the best way to do it, really. I highly recommend click in the link in the description of this live stream, and you guys can get signed up here for only $15 for the whole year. It's a really smart investment. You know, all the big shots are doing it now. I mean, Ryan Hall's doing it. Max Velocity is doing it. There's a lot of other people, a lot of other big name weather community people that are doing the same thing. And it is a really good tool to utilize. And cannot stress this enough that that is a really smart investment for only $15 for 1 year. So now so again, if you're interested in that, again, click the link in the click the link down below of this live stream. And again, you get live phone calls within seconds of a warning being issued for your area. It's only for your media. It's only if you're in the warning box. Other than that, if it's way far away from you guys, if it's 400 miles away, you're not going to get notified of it. It's only if it's in your immediate area. And again, you'll receive a phone call seconds after the warning is issued. You'll receive a phone call from us here at T Storm Chasers, and that's countrywide. So that's for the whole United States. Any of you out there that are watching across the United States, if you guys want to be part of that and sign up today, again, you can, for more information, click on the link in the description. So again, going back to this tornado warning storm, again, this is why we are still on here. This is why we're still live on the air. On YouTube, we are live exclusively on YouTube. So I know a lot of people watch this on Facebook and other. I know we go live on Facebook a lot, and a lot of our viewership comes from Facebook, but we are live exclusively on YouTube right now. So the only way to watch this live stream is only on YouTube. So you guys have to head over here and watch. So again, southeastern Iowa, this is the one and only tornadic thunderstorm that we currently have going on in the country. This is it. And this is, again, let me read through this again for you. Tornado warning in effect for another 25 minutes until 9:45 p.m. Central Time for Lee County in Iowa. That is the far southeastern part of Iowa. Weather spotters again confirmed tornado. As of 5 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located over Donelson, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Tornado will be near the Fort Madison area, Augusta, and Welter Recreation area right now. Again, tornado on the ground. This is a confirmed tornado. This is not a drill. This is a confirmed tornado. So cannot stress this enough. If you guys are in these areas, again, Donelson, Franklin, Charleston, West Point, Denmark, and Fort Madison in Iowa, you guys have to be in your basement. You guys have to be seeking shelter, as this is a very dangerous storm. And again, it's at night, so it's hard to see it. But you just have to you have to trust the polygon, respect the polygon, and it is a very, very dangerous situation because it is at night. Again, you can't see it. So again, the top weather alert right now is the observed tornado warning here in Iowa. So this is the one that we are focused on now. I do want to mention, okay, so they just issued a new tornado warning, so I need to jump over to this one. So they have actually, we thought that this storm was going to die out, and unfortunately it is not. My goodness. Unfortunately, it has not died out yet. It might be recycling again. We thought this one was done. Unfortunately, it is not. And now it is recycled. And now a tornado warning has been issued right here in Indiana. And this is for Lakeville, North Liberty, and La Paz there in Indiana. And this is unfortunately once again tornado warned. So be on the lookout there for those areas in Indiana. But still, this is the strongest storm that we have going on currently as it stands right now. This is still the strongest storm that we have. And again, confirmed tornado. And there's your velocity, there's your rotation signature right in there. And so this is what we're looking at. So, again, we are continuing to monitor this storm in southeastern Iowa, as it again a confirmed tornado on this storm. Denmark, West Point, Franklin, Donaldson, Charleston, and Fort Madison. You guys are all under this tornado warned box. And so, if you're anywhere in this tornado warned box, you guys need to be in your safe spot, need to be seeking shelter immediately. You need to be in your basement, in your safe shelter, in your tornado shelters. This is a very dangerous storm. And again, it's at night. You're not going to be able to see it. And this is, again, a very strong thunderstorm. And it continues to move in an easterly direction. And again, this is in effect until 9:45, so another 20 minutes to go on this storm. And this is really the storm we are focused on the most right now. And there's some hail embedded with this storm as well. So there is hail with this storm, and there is also a lot of heavy rainfall, I'm sure, as well. I need to drink some water here. So again, Lee County in Iowa until 9:45 p.m. Central Time. So at this time, again, this is the main storm that we are keeping an eye on. And again, we are seeing this dangerous storm continuing to cause this tornado warned storm. Confirmed tornado again as of 9:16. I don't have any further information on this tornado warned storm at this time. But Fort Madison, Denmark, West Point, Franklin, Donaldson, and Charleston, all these communities need to be remaining in your safe spot, in your shelter, as this storm continues. And there's a lot of other thunderstorms going on across, again, Michigan. I'm happy to report there are no more severe thunderstorm warnings across Wisconsin, so that's at least a positive. Another positive, there's no other tornado warnings to report other than the one in Iowa and the one in Indiana. So it could be a lot worse. It does look like we are starting to wind things down, hopefully. Now, let me go ahead and look at this. I wanted to look at this. This is a look at, this is some of the tools that we can utilize here in our weather center here. This shows us kind of a inside look of this storm and what we're looking at. And right now, it looks like it's a very, very strong thunderstorm. It's up to 40 kft. So that tells us how high up in the air that this storm is. And again, 40 kfts on this. So we're looking at a pretty high up storm. I mean, anything above 40 is very, very high up in the atmosphere. So 40 kfts on this storm. Now, if we look at the 2D look, this gives us a little bit different perspective of this storm. And you can see some of these tops maybe even reaching 50 kfts, according to this one. So, it's a cool tool to utilize, really. Now, if we can, let's see here. For some reason, that one doesn't show up. I'm not sure why. But again, this one, again, some are suggesting up to, some of the tops between 40 and 50 kfts. So, again, we're continuing to monitor this storm. They did update the tornado warning box, so I need to go ahead and read this off. This is the new tornado warning box. Let's see here. All right, so tornado warning remains in effect here until 9:45 p.m. Central Time for north central Lee County. At 9:26, so as of 3 minutes ago, a serious thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over the Pontotoc area, or 7 miles east of Fort Madison, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Tornado and ping pong ball sized hail on this storm. So basically, they have downgraded this warning. So it is now they're saying it is radar indicated at this time. So it is down to a radar indicated tornado. Still, though, you got to take this seriously as if it is a tornado on the ground. And this thunderstorm will be near north central Lee County is where it's located in. Communities of Augusta, Paul Miller Park, Sawyer, Fort Madison Airport, and Welter Recreation Area. And again, tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. So do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. So that is their wording, not mine, from the National Weather Service. And that is the latest update there from the National Weather Service in Iowa. So this is what we're looking at. Again, a tornado warning that remains in effect for West Point, Denmark, and Fort Madison, Iowa. Again, this is in Iowa. And let me see if we can... Yeah. Not sure why Radar Omega was having issues tonight. We've had some issues with the weather alerts. And I think it's updated now. Let's switch back to our Radar Omega product. So, again, a tornado warning continues for southeastern Iowa, and another one in Indiana, just south of South Bend. And those are the only 2 tornado warnings that we have going on tonight, right now, at least as of right now. So let's switch radar products here. So this is looking at Radar Omega now. And again, we have the tornado warning here that remains in place. And let me go ahead here and... Again, tornado and ping pong ball sized hail on this storm. It remains in effect here until 9:45. Ping pong ball sized hail and tornado. For again, Lee County in Iowa, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is also likely. The storm has a history of producing tornadoes. Seek shelter now is also what it's saying. Let's see here. See if we got any other updates here. So, again, we are going to continue to watch this tornadic thunderstorm, as right now it's moving through Sawyer, Iowa. It's moving through Fort Madison right now, and it's moving through Denmark and West Point, as well as Augusta and South Augusta here in Iowa. And so these are some of the communities that, again, are being impacted by this storm at this time. And it's kind of hard to see. Again, this storm is in between all of the radars, so it's kind of hard to see the storm on the Doppler radar. So you really just another reason you have to just take this warning very seriously. Just assume that this thing is on the ground, because we don't have good radar confirmation because it's so far away from the radar. It's hard to tell. And this has a history of producing confirmed tornadoes. Recently, actually in the last few minutes, there was as of 15 minutes ago, there was a tornado on the ground on this storm. So again, right over Sawyer, Iowa, and Fort Madison and Denmark and West Point and South Augusta and Augusta. All of these communities are in this tornado warning, and we are seeing a continuation of the tornado warning until 9:45. And then again, the threat for hail as well, ping pong ball sized hail, is there as well. So we're going to stick with you here with continuing coverage here of tornado warnings and tornadoes here across the Midwest, portions of the Midwest. So again, we are continuing our live coverage. And it looks like the storm is kind of near Highway 61 as well. It's crossing the Highway 61 area as well. So again, we are just continuing to watch this storm and monitor the latest. Now, they did just issue a new severe thunderstorm warning, and let me see if I can read this off. So they did issue a new severe thunderstorm warning. Let me read this off here. This is for this same storm. So National Weather Service in the Quad Cities of Iowa and Illinois has put out a new severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lee County in southeastern Iowa, southwestern Des Moines County in southeastern Iowa, and southwestern Henderson County in west central Illinois, and northeastern Hancock County in west central Illinois. In effect here now until 10:30 p.m. Central Time, so that's almost an hour. And then we have the storm is moving east at 30 miles per hour. Ping pong ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds on this storm as well. Locations impacted. There's a lot of locations. So let me go ahead and read off some of these locations. Burlington, Fort Madison, La Harpe, Dallas City, Stronghurst, Carmen, Terre Haute, Gulfport, Neota, Iowa Army Ammunition Plant, Disco, Denmark, Lomax, let's see, Pontotoc, Welter Recreation Area, Shokacone, Spring Grove, Sawyer, Weber, and Decorah. Remain alert for a possible tornado as well on this storm. So they're saying that the tornado possible tag is still there, but it does appear that they are going to let this once this expires here at 9:45. They are going to allow that tornado warning to expire, and they're not going to reissue another one. Now there is a new tornado warning in Illinois, right over Hennepin, Illinois. They have reissued that a new tornado warning in Illinois, and I do want to mention the tornado warning in Indiana continues as well. The one in Illinois is a radar indicated tornado. The one in Indiana is a radar indicated tornado. So they're all three tornado warnings that we have right now are all three radar indicated at this time. Let me switch back, see if we can get a better radar here. We'll just look at the Davenport radar. And this is the latest scan on the Davenport radar. And actually, let me see if I can just, maybe this will look better. And it's pretty broad, but let's see here. Let's see here. But you can see the track of this. So this is actually a really cool graphic here. So you can see where this storm started. It started all the way back towards Lancaster, and it has moved all the way east and northeast into Iowa. So really it started all the way back here towards Lancaster, Missouri. And it has strung all the way through northern Missouri into southeastern Iowa, and now from where we are right now. And that's where it is right now. So it's pretty interesting to see the trajectory of this tornadic thunderstorm. This is the path that it has taken over the last few hours. So let's go back to the traditional view here. Let's go back to the Davenport, the Davenport radar. And this is currently the picture of what we have here on this storm. Tornado warning continues for another 5 minutes. So until 9:45, we will see what happens. We will see if they allow this to expire or extend this out. My guess at this time, it looks like it has been replaced by a severe thunderstorm warning. So I think it's probably going to be allowed to expire at 9:45. Ping pong ball sized hail again continues here on this storm. And we haven't received a whole lot of updates on this storm, as again it is, it's dark out, it's hard to see, and again this tornado warned storm, we're just continuing to monitor this. Now if we look at the rotation on this one, if we look at the rotation, I want to see. Yeah, and unfortunately, we can't really see anything here. It's not really showing up either. Correlation coefficient, we're not really seeing anything either. So, unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to go off of right now. This is about it. So, again, if you're in Denmark, if you're in Sawyer, Fort Madison, Augusta, South Augusta, and Iowa, you guys need to be seeking shelter immediately, as this is again, a tornado warned storm. And it continues to move east here across the area. And let's see here. So, again, there's a lot of other severe weather going on as well, but we're holding Again, if you're just tuning in, we are still continuing our live severe weather and tornado coverage across the United States. But the area that we cover mainly is South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Iowa. And because there is a tornado warning in Iowa right now, this is the utmost importance to us here at T Storm Chasers right now. And it is also still a pretty strong thunderstorm. It is one of the few tornado warned storms that we have currently going on. And if we just continue, we're just going to continue to see what happens. And over the next few minutes, we'll see if they extend this tornado warning or not. Again, it just went through the Fort Madison area in Iowa. And so here, let me draw this out actually for you. I'm going to do this real quick too. Here is your Iowa and Illinois border. It is right here. I'm going to draw this out here real quick. So there you go. So there's your border. That's the Iowa and Illinois border. And so you can see it's as far southeast as you can go in Iowa. And you can see the Iowa border on the left-hand side of the draw, and then east of the little line there is Illinois. So Iowa and Illinois, and this is in Iowa. So again, we are just continuing to monitor this storm, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to see if this gets extended or if they allow this to expire. I think they're going to allow this tornado warning to expire. But we're just going to hang tight here for a couple of minutes and see what happens. But in any event, we are looking at a very strong storm nonetheless still. That is still going on here. So it is now 9:45, and they have allowed that tornado warning to expire. They have also allowed the tornado warning to expire in Indiana. So as it stands right now, we now only have one tornado warning that is in effect. And so now we're going to shift, we're going to pivot over into Illinois because this is the only tornado warned storm. Now, again, we have other severe thunderstorms going on. We have severe thunderstorms up here along the boundary here in or north of the boundary in Michigan, and severe thunderstorm warnings north of Grand Rapids there in Michigan. And then there is a severe thunderstorm warning in Indiana, and then there is also severe thunderstorm warnings here in southeastern Iowa into western Illinois. And then there is more severe thunderstorms in northern Missouri. And then there is another severe thunderstorm warning here near Kansas City. So near the Kansas City area, there's more severe weather going on right now. And then also down into Oklahoma and Texas, there are a bunch more severe thunderstorm warnings. There are also severe thunderstorm watches that are in place in Texas and portions of southern Kansas to include Wichita, and then also into eastern Iowa, Dubuque, Davenport areas there in effect in this severe thunderstorm watch. And then also for southern Wisconsin, severe thunderstorm watch continues for Milwaukee and Madison. And then also northern Illinois, Rockford over to Chicago, severe thunderstorm watch continues, and then also into Michigan. And the tornado watches in that darker red continue. This is, let's see, I got to get the bottom bar going again here. Let's see, it looks like the bottom bar might be having some technical issues there with that one. All right, let's see. Okay. Looks like we got, unfortunately, oh, there we go. Now it's up again. Okay. So, the bottom of your screen, we are also running the watches and warnings across the country on the bottom of your screen. Let's see here. Let me look at something real quick here. I know, chat, we're getting a question about Louisville. I don't know which Louisville that you were talking about. There is a lot of different Louisvilles across the country. So we still have one tornado warning that it remains in effect here in Illinois. And this is it right here. Spring Valley, Illinois is where we are seeing the tornado warning that continues. And so we are, let's see here. So this is the tornado warning that is in effect in Illinois. Let me go ahead and read this off here. So tornado warning until, let's see, until 10:30 p.m. Central Time for northeastern Putnam and east central Bureau counties in Illinois. Ping pong ball sized hail as well, and radar indicated tornado. So tornado warning remains in effect until 10:30. Severe thunderstorm. This was 2 minutes ago. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Mark or near Hennepin, Illinois, moving east at 60 miles per hour. So the storm is moving now at 60 miles per hour. My goodness. Let's see here. This dangerous storm will be near Spring Valley, Granville, Dalzell, and Standard areas at around 9:50. And let's see here. So take cover now if you're in these areas. Again, Spring Valley, Marquette, Depew, Mark, Granville, Standard, all included there. All these communities are impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm. So this is the one and only tornado warning that we have going on right now. And so at this time, this is the storm that we are going to be looking at, and this is the storm of most importance. Again, tornado warning remains in effect here. Now, they just updated the warning box. Let me see if I got this right here. Yeah, this storm is moving very fast. This storm is moving east at 60 miles per hour. So there it is, Spring Valley. So Spring Valley, Illinois. This is the new updated box here. So let me read off the new update. So the new updated tornado warning box here. So still ping pong ball sized hail and a tornado. So tornado warning remains in effect until 10:30. So another 40 minutes on this for northeastern Putnam and southeastern Bureau counties in Illinois. At 9:50, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Spring Valley or near Peru, moving east at 60 miles per hour. So this storm is moving very quickly. Again, heavy rainfall also may hide this tornado, so it could be rain wrapped as well. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. So that is wording there from the National Weather Service. Again, a radar indicated tornado over Spring Valley, Illinois right now. Now on the velocity, I'm not seeing too much there. There's not a whole lot there. But again, we're going to continue to monitor this storm. Again, over Spring Valley, Illinois. Let's see here. I'm going to leave this box up for you guys. And again, tornado watch also continues. Wanted to mention that as well. Let me read this off actually. So this tornado watch remains in effect here for this area in Illinois until 2 a.m. Central Time. So another 4 hours on this storm, or on this tornado watch. So this is the current map right now of this tornadic thunderstorm, which is, again, this is the one and only tornado warning now that we have for the area. So let's see. So let's see here. There is also flash flood warnings that are in place over these areas in Illinois due to excessive heavy rainfall. So that's another story. Again, flash flood warnings in effect. But tornado and ping pong ball sized hail in effect until 10:30 p.m. Central Time. Again, watching this tornadic thunderstorm. So again, tornado warning continues. So again, we are just continuing to monitor the latest. Let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and do this one. Actually, let me change the lighting a little bit here. So again, we are still looking at this tornado warning that remains in effect. So once again, tornado warning remains in effect here in Illinois. This is again for Putnam and Borough counties in Illinois. So let me go over some of these warnings now. So let's see here. So again, we are continuing to watch this activity. And actually, okay, so it looks like they have. So as it stands right now, believe it or not, there's actually 23 severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect. So this is kind of a crazy statistic right now. For the first time all night, for the first time in about 5.5 hours, we have no active tornado warnings. That is absolutely wild. So there's been tornado warnings nonstop for the last 5 hours. We're not done with severe weather yet, though. There is 22 severe thunderstorm warnings. But it is shocking that we don't have any more tornado warnings. Moderate risk of severe weather also continues, and tornado watches continue. Severe thunderstorm watches and warnings continue from Michigan all the way through southern Wisconsin, northern Indiana, northern Illinois, eastern Iowa, into Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, all continuing here for the rest of the night. These areas are going to remain under the gun for severe weather. So, it does look like it is pretty crazy, though, that for the first time all night since this event started, we don't have any more tornado warnings. So all of the tornado warnings have been allowed to expire. And as a result, we're coming up on 10 o'clock here, 10 p.m. Eastern, or 10 p.m. Central Time. So at 10 o'clock here, we're going to jump off the air because we don't have any more tornado warnings that are in effect. So the good news is it does look like the tornado threat has diminished considerably, and it looks like the tornado threat has died down here. And we've been live for about 4 hours now, and we've been live doing videos all day as well. But we have been live covering this event for 4 hours today, and we have seen just a complete tornado outbreak today. It was absolutely insane. We just had a crazy amount of severe weather and tornadoes. So today really was a pretty rough day of weather across the country, from Michigan all the way down to Texas, Midwest, from the Midwest down through the central U.S. and down into the south central U.S. So we really saw just a lot of severe weather, just a ton of severe weather alerts, a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, a lot of tornado warnings. We had a bunch of numerous tornadoes that touched down across the country. And so we will be continuing to watch the current weather. At this point, we're at 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and as of right now, we have no tornado warnings that are in effect. So what we're going to do, we've been live again for 4 hours now. Again, if you're just tuning in, we've been live covering the severe weather for 4 hours now, and the tornado threat has diminished considerably, and now for the first time all night, since this event started, we don't have any more tornado warnings. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump off the air. We'd like to give a shout out to each and every one of you out there who has watched our coverage tonight, as it has been a wild ride here today. And there was an enhanced risk of severe weather and a moderate risk of severe weather that caused a lot of issues today. And so we are going to jump off here. We'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in tonight. And we hope you guys stay safe out there tonight. Now, there's still going to be a possibility to see some tornado warnings being issued, but it does look like overall the tornado threat has gone down very much considerably. So that is going to be it for us here at T Storm Chasers. For all of us here at T Storm Chasers, my name is Riley. And again, we'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in tonight to our severe weather and tornado coverage exclusively on YouTube. We'll be back for our regularly scheduled weather videos back again tomorrow. And looks like we again are going to be doing our regular videos starting once again tomorrow. So once again, if you like this video, smash the like button, give this video a like, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. And with that, Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. And hopefully you guys were able to stay safe. Hopefully we saved lives out there. And again, for all of us at T-Storm Chasers, I am Riley signing off.